I was just actually taking pictures of Alana with a ghost. Ha ha! Yeah. We'll take pictures for posterity. Yeah. All right, we'll check in on those later. And the ghost! Ooh, yeah, creepy ghosts. All right, it is Friday, everybody. Yay! It is the Friday before Halloween. Maybe you guys are going to some Halloween parties this weekend. This is the big Halloween party weekend. It's usually the weekend before Halloween. Everyone has their parties. I am, yes, going to a Halloween party myself. We have some friends that put one on, and it's very, very cool and fun. Lots of tasty food. That's why I really go. Just kidding, Tom. We like everybody, and we like to hang out and eat food. All right, so we're gonna jump right into some cool stuff because we got cool stuff to do with our Halloween activities this year. So jumping right in, we have Clayton doing the talk of, this is the one that blows me away, the Marvel characters that are Halloween related. It's like Marvel they just went nuts. And I mean, there's probably, who knows how many actual villains or characters there are that are just, yeah, who knew? Apparently Clayton did. So let's see what else he knows right here.
Hi, it's me back again. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. We've been talking about our supernatural characters. I just picked a few that you might not know about. We picked Werewolf by Night, Agatha Harkness, Elsa Bloodstone. Now we're going into quite an interesting, strange character. The walking salad himself, Man-Thing. Okay? He's also known as Dr. Ted Sallis. He's one of Marvel's most iconic swamp-based creatures, steeped in mysticism and horror. Ooh, spooky. All right. Okay, here's a quick little synopsis of his story, okay? Dr. Ted Sallis was a brilliant biochemist working on a secret project called the Super Soldier Serum, a continuation of the formula that created Captain America. They're always trying to replicate what they did with Captain America, and they always mess up and create some monster. Okay? While conducting his research in the Florida Everglades, Sallis was betrayed by his girlfriend, Ellen Brandt, who was working for a criminal organization that wanted to steal his research. In a desperate attempt to keep his formula out of enemy hands, Sallis injected himself with the serum and fled into the swamp. The combination of the serum and mystical forces present in the swamp caused him to mutate into a monstrous plant-like creature, the Man-Thing. Man-Thing. Okay? Man-Thing is a humanoid mass of plant matter, kind of like Swamp Thing. I guess that's the ripoff of Swamp Thing. No longer possessing the intelligence of Ted Sallis, but instead operating through instinct and emotion. His physical form is composed of vegetation, which makes him incredibly strong and durable. The transformation into Man-Thing also gave him a mystical connection to the swamp and the nexus of all realities, a portal to all dimensions and realities that exist in the swamp. Man-Thing is a nearly indestructible creature. Nearly, remember, nothing's 100% indestructible. With his body able to regenerate from almost any injury, he has immense strength and can secrete a powerful acid from his body that burns those who feel fear in his presence. So when they're scared, he can spray this acid on them and it hurts them. Okay? Man-Thing's most unique ability is his empathic nature. He can sense and react to emotions, especially fear. His famous tagline, "Whatever knows fear burns at the touch of the Man-Thing." Ooh, that's a good quote. All right. Reflects his instinctual response to fear, causing his victims to ignite when they are terrified. Additionally, his connection to the nexus of all realities makes him a guardian of this mystical pathway, often drawing him into supernatural conflicts. Man-Thing plays a significant role in Marvel's horror and supernatural stories, often acting as a silent protector of the swamp and the nexus of all realities. His adventures typically involve battles against dark mystical forces, otherworldly creatures, and occasional clashes with Marvel's heroes and villains. Man-Thing has crossed paths with characters like Doctor Strange, Ghost Rider, and Howard the Duck, of all people. He often serves as a reluctant guardian, intervening when dangerous beings attempt to exploit the Nexus for evil purposes. So his key themes, his human themes are Man-Thing's character revolves around themes of transformation, loss of identity, and the battle between emotion and instinct. Unlike many Marvel heroes, Man-Thing is not a conscious fighter for justice. He acts purely on emotion and instinct, driven by his empathic abilities. His transformation for Ted Sallis into a mindless creature symbolizes the loss of humanity and control, yet he often finds himself in a crucial role as a protector of the mystical forces. So, Man-Thing, he's kind of Marvel's ripoff of Swamp Thing, but if you want to see him in action, once again, I don't get paid by Disney Plus. Go to the special episode, Werewolf by Night. He has a role in that. Man-Thing is in Werewolf by Night, so you can kind of see what he looks like and see how he interacts with other heroes and baddies. All right, guys, that is going to be the end of our supernatural spooky characters, unless these characters make it to our top 50 list, which I don't think they do. But, oh well. But I hope you learned something over these this October. Enjoy, and maybe we'll figure out some Thanksgiving type characters. Maybe we'll do Howard the Duck in November. You know, he is kind of a turkey. All right, guys, we will see you guys later. Peace.
Smile. Nice. Yeah, he holds his smile really, really well. He does a great job. He's always posed just to perfection. Nice job. He must have been a model in his old days. How do you do a selfie with these things? I mean, am I in frame? Can you, oh, maybe you can, am I in frame? Yeah, I look good? Aha. Yeah, that's the old way of doing selfies. You couldn't see yourself on the back. You had to like hold it out there and hope the guy, but the pictures ended up being like cat-eyed or whatnot. All right, moving on to Glittery. The question, his favorite, what is it? Yeah, that's right, the question of the day.
What's a costume you've always wanted to wear for Halloween?
A costume I always wanted to wear? Oh boy. A really good Batman one. Or Spider-Man, because why not? No one knows to look like underneath that. Anybody.
What's a Halloween costume you've always wanted to wear?
I guess the one that was last year.
And you got to
Goth.
wear it.
Goth, yeah.
The Halloween costume I've always wanted to wear. You know, I don't know, really. I don't know. There's some cool ones out there. The Tauntaun one I was talking about, I think last week, that would be really cool. I don't know. There's some cool costumes, you know. Geez, I was just at Evangeline's up in Old Town Sacramento. I don't know if you guys ever been there or not. So if you go up to Old Town Sacramento, there is a store called Evangeline's, and it's like 2 stories of costumes. It's pretty crazy. They got like well, it's actually 3 stories of costumes, because the downstairs level, they have all these knickknacks and cool things and stuff like that. And then they have a costume section. And then the second floor is just all costumes. And the third floor is just all costumes. It's crazy. They've got so much, and they're really, really high end, like nice ones, but their prices aren't too insane. So, I mean, there's some nice costumes that are going to cost you a little bit of money, but they're just some straight up, you know, good old-fashioned, not old-fashioned, but good costumes that aren't that expensive. So it's really cool masks and stuff like that. It's Evangeline's in Old Town Sacramento. I was there. There's some cool masks, you know, there's some different ones, but nothing really stands out. I don't know what the coolest costume that I've always wanted to be is, although a couple of cool ones. I really like the Sully costumes from Monsters Inc. Sully is the big blue guy, blue and purple guy. That would be a cool costume to have, Sully, yeah. I've seen some good Stitch ones too. I'm a big fan of Lilo and Stitch as well. Seen some good Stitch costumes, but yeah, something like that. So that is it for me. I don't know. He's constantly wearing a costume himself. So ASL, phrase of the day, one for Carl to mess up again, right here coming up.
So word of the day is bat. Bat. So you do this and then cross over it and then bat. I think the wings are like out. So bat. Bats are coil favorite bag.
All right, curse. I'm not sure. It's kind of like shame, but with a horn. That's what it is. Shame, 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 shame. You shouldn't have done that. You're going to get in trouble. Shame, shame, shame. It's like, you're cursed. With the horn. It's like, never mind. Getting into that too much. All right, next up we have, did you know this?
Did you know pumpkins classify as fruit, not a vegetable?
Did you know that one?
Actually, I did. So now you can make a lot of pumpkin pie.
Is that considered a fruit pie then?
No, not really.
I think I did know that. It's a fruit, not a vegetable, which was weird because eggplant and zucchini and squash, that's all, it was zucchini is a squash. That's all a vegetable, but pumpkin somehow crossed over. Maybe because they can grow so big or something like that, that it's a fruit, or no, because they all have seeds, so it's not the seed thing. I don't know. I just don't know. Oh well. We're gonna go for it, and we're gonna accept it for what it is, right? Just like it is Friday, we're gonna accept it. We're gonna have a good weekend, getting ready for the Halloween next week, and it's gonna be a little cooler, a little bit warmer, like mid-70s or something like that. So it's good to still get out, sunny. So go do something fun, do your last minute Halloween candy shopping or whatnot. Otherwise, have a good weekend. We'll see you next week. We're gonna do our filming. We're gonna have our big Halloween party. Very excited about that. Take care, everybody.